Man yourself during the Revolutionary War, and your leader was not only a heroic and brave leader, but a traitor. I'll be covering important parts of Benedict Arnold's life, including the time before the war, during the Revolutionary War, and after he became a traitor. Where did our most famous traitor come from, you ask? Benedict Arnold was born in Orange, Connecticut on January 14, 1741. His father believed in education. He was also a successful businessman, so Arnold went to school. When Arnold's three siblings died of yellow fever, he had to quit school due to the family falling in financial troubles. After Arnold left school, he became an apprentice at an apothecary. His father also became a drunk once Benedict's mother died, and he took responsibility for the family. Arnold enlisted in the militia in 1757 to fight the French in upstate New York. After his enlistment, he worked as a pharmacist and a bookkeeper. He also made a partnership with Adam Babcock in 1764, where they had connections to the West Indies Trade Company. Due to the Sugar Act of 1764, Benedict joined the Sons of Liberty. Also, during an assault with the Sons of Liberty, he was charged with disorderly conduct. So now that we looked at the past, let's now look at what he did during the Revolutionary War. Benedict Arnold started the Revolutionary War as a captain and moved all the way to a general before he became a traitor. Fort Ticonderoga was a British-held fort in New York City, and on May 18, 1775, Benedict led the Green Mountain Boys to a surprise attack against the British. That was the first victory of the Revolutionary War, and that also was an accomplishment to get supplies that were used later on during the war. After returning from Fort Ticonderoga, he learned that his wife died a month prior. He also fought in the Battle of Saratoga. He was not political as he should have been, and he made enemies. Eventually, he was charged with and court-martialed for misappropriation of use funds and corruption. George Washington appointed Arnold commander of Philadelphia once the British had left. He was appointed commander of West Point 2 years later. Since the Revolutionary War started, he had heroic traits, and at one point, it just stopped and became the traitor he is known for today. Arnold remarried a woman named Peggy, and it all went downhill from there. Peggy met a man named Major John Andre, and she kept connections with him, and then Arnold also started talking to him, and he started giving troop locations and supply depots to Major Andre. And usually the connection was between Peggy. When Arnold was in charge of West Point, he refused proper fortifications to the fort to weaken it, and he also used up supplies. Andre was eventually captured, and his plans to attack West Point had Benedict Arnold's name on it. So Benedict Arnold was officially with the British. He eventually took forces to Richmond, Virginia, and then also attacked Connecticut and New London, which was his home state with the British. I found Benedict Arnold to be a family man, a hero, but ultimately a traitor. Now that I described how Benedict Arnold started his life before the war, during the Revolutionary War, and after he became a traitor, even though Arnold had amazing accomplishments and on and off the battlefield, and he will never be remembered for that. The only thing he'll be remembered is that he betrayed his country, or soon-to-be country, when needed. Ultimately, he became the most infamous traitor we know today. Throughout the whole time, I sourced at biography.com. It's at www.biography.com/people/Benedict Arnold. And for the Fort Ticonderoga section, I used the capture of Fort Ticonderoga at www.history.com/topics/capture of the Fort Ticonderoga. Thank you.